Primary teachers suffer from an inferiority complex. There is an inexplicable, implied, and rampant dumbing down of the profession. It's as though the vulnerability and perceived intellectual level of the students in their charge automatically pegs them alongside the lab assistants. I don't mean any offense. And to add to this dowdy image, there is the punishing class schedule that leaves them literally no time to be of any nuisance value to anyone. Schools that practice the mother teacher system in the primary, they place such an onus on the personal resources of the class teacher that she's done for with the very first school bell. A typical primary class teacher today handles the academic load of 40 odd children. There's the preparation, daily absentee list, a battery of duties to keep up with, stay back duty. She is also a subject in charge. There's a bulletin board work. There are clubs that they are in charge of. They have to maintain their teacher's diary, the attendance register, bus attendance register. There are the gifted children, the remedial cases, assessment related paraphernalia, report cards, online and hard copy, certificates, mark lists, and not to mention the information booklets for the successive class teachers at the session end. There are the annual day and the sports day rehearsals. It's the merry-go-round. They magically find time to pack in a dozen seminars also. And there are the staff welfare events to attend. Such a whirlwind day, and in this, a reasonable amount of effective learning teaching does take place. Now, people say that the Seventh Pay Commission justifies all of this. But how about the ringing in the ears, the palpitating of the hearts, the drumming in the heads? There's always the universal echo, such a hullabaloo about the teachers. People say, what does a primary teacher do all day? Well, to begin with, the primary is a world unto itself. There are the raw range of the moment, unique young people who are dying for validation and attention. It's not enough here to just impart knowledge. They need and take a part of the teacher. Literally, a good primary teacher invests a lot of emotional energy in the classic manner that she begins to identify with her class. This is an investment of a very personal nature. These are the crusading teachers. They identify themselves with the clovers, showcase the tiger lilies, they nudge and coax the humble heather. There is a tinge of propriety in their tone. Watch them, the good teachers, when they say, my class. Thank God for this intrepid band. The affection is returned in full measure. You see it in the KG orientation events. There's a rite of passage. You can see the children switch their loyalties from their parents to the teachers. They begin to listen to them far more than the counsel of their own parents. You have to watch how they hang on every word of the teacher. They look at her as if their lives depend on her. The flowers they paint for her, the cards they make. Primary teachers, they are the only ones who are told, ma'am, you're looking very beautiful today. The children are loyal. They're a sight. You have to see them when the teacher goes on leave. They literally deflate some of the kids. They look like a ship lost. They'll follow their teacher blindly wherever she leads them, and it happens in the primary. And yes, they do come back after years. They come looking for that one primary teacher, and their faces brighten up if the teacher happens to remember their names. It's here in the primary that you need the wisest, the kindest, and the most driven amongst the teaching community. Oddly enough, the enemy is within the ranks. It's not uncommon for colleagues to ask of a particularly high caliber teacher, "Oh, what are you doing? Wasting your time here? Really? We need to put our masters in the business of education, in the vocation of education, our masters.